Ciao everybody, Caterina here. Welcome to my home. I love Valentine's Day, and this year I'm going to be preparing vanilla Madeleines for my sweetheart. When we were in Paris, we would go by this little bakery and we would buy Madeleines in all flavors, but the one flavor that my honey really loved was the vanilla. So I'm going to prepare this for him. It is a little early, and these vanilla little cakes, they do freeze beautifully for a few weeks, but no longer than that. So let's get started. Okay, now for these little Madeleine cakes, cookies, I'm not really, little cakes, you are going to need a Madeleine tray, and you can basically buy these anywhere. I've seen them everywhere, and they're not very expensive. Okay, to start with, you're going to need to melt 1 cup of unsalted butter and allow it to cool. Okay, we're going to start with the wet ingredients first. So we're going to add 4 eggs at room temperature. Two-thirds cup of granulated sugar. I'm going to add it to the eggs. One teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. Zest of 1 small lemon. Now would be a really good time to preheat your oven at 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, now that my wet ingredients is mixed, we're going to start with the dry ingredients. Here I have a sifter. I'm going to sift 1 cup of all-purpose flour. The all-purpose flour, I'm going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Okay. Now we're going to add the flour to the wet ingredients, 1 tablespoon at a time. Okay. I'm down to the last little bit. Okay, now I'm just going to scrape down the sides, just to make sure that everything is incorporated. Okay, it is ready. I'm just going to do a little bit of mixing with my spatula, just to make sure that there's no residue of flour or butter. Perfect. Now we're going to fold in the butter. Fold it in slowly, a little bit at a time, just like this, just a figure 8, that's all. I'm folding in the butter in 3 parts, very slowly, see? Beautiful. And now the final 4th. Perfect. Okay, my batter is ready. It should resemble almost a texture of a pudding. Perfect. Now we're ready to scoop them in the pan. Okay, so these are my Madeleine trays. I sprayed them with baking spray, and I put flour over them. I tapped them over the sink to take out the excess flour, and now we're ready to scoop in with the batter. Now here I have an ice cream scooper. I love this because you know they're all going to be the same size and they'll all bake at the same time. This is just a little bit over a tablespoon. Okay. Yeah, perfect. Okay, this makes 24 medium-sized Madeleines. I'm just going to bang them, shake them, just to make sure there's no air holes. Okay, in the oven they go for 7 minutes. My Madeleines are done. How beautiful. I'm going to let them cool completely, and I'm going to keep some for tonight, and the rest I'm going to double wrap them and place them in the freezer and take them out the night before Valentine's Day so that my honey will have them for breakfast. I just powdered them with icing sugar. That's all you need. I'm going to taste one for you. Delicious. Absolutely delicious. I'm back in Paris. My husband is going to love them. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you will try this recipe. Happy Valentine's to you all. And it's Katerina from my home to yours.